Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the IQA European Games here in London. It's nice and early, but we're getting on with it. We have some of the play-in games today coming up for you. 4 games in this first slot happening right here. None of the others matter apart from this one on stream, Austria, Poland. Now, countries that are very close to each other. A lot of the players probably know each other very well. They didn't see each other yesterday, but both teams putting in a really good shift in their groups. This is probably going to be the closest of the 4 games we've got going on, just to give everyone a rundown. If you don't have the schedule, on the other pictures we have Germany, Switzerland. Germany obviously being very dominant yesterday. Unfortunately, I think we can all predict how that's going to fare. Do hope Switzerland managed to get a few past them nonetheless. Norway, Wales. Norway putting an absolutely sensational show on stream against England in the last game of the day. Really lovely seeing that. Wales hopefully can give them a really good contest, and you might just catch it in the top right of your screen as well. We have Belgium and Catalonia. The Catalan squad really struggling with the depth that they had. Not a massive squad, not a lot of non-male players either, meaning it's going to be quite challenging to keep up the pace and the aggression that they showed in the first 5 to 10 minutes of their games yesterday. Just not quite sure they're going to be able to keep it up against Belgium. Here, however, I think we're pretty evenly matched. You've got 2 quite physical-looking teams. Both played really well yesterday. I really think this could be anyone's game. We'll let the head ref get on with the starting procedures, and then we'll keep going. Oh, maybe slightly early out of the gates there for 17. I think he was.
Oh, yeah, he knows.
Sauntering back, looking very cheeky there. Really nice run from everyone else, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a blue card or a reset. I think he already knows. The headband's off. He's walking into the sin bin. We are just going to reset Brooms up as well. Do they just start with 6 players? They just start a player down? Oh, okay, sure. Now, interesting choice here. Poland starting with a beater down and are still choosing to run contested rather than take the 100% dodgeball by their hoops. There we go, there's a much better start off, and it doesn't pay off for Poland. Oh, fantastic catch though, and a really great exchange. Straight off the bat, a catch for catch. Not quite managing to maintain it. Austria keeper driving through, putting the first score on the board for Austria. That does put beater 17 for Poland back in play. Really nice flick up there for Austrian 17 in the black headband. This isn't going to get confusing at all. A lovely bit of aggression, a scoop up there for 7. That's what we love to see. The aggression from the beaters being followed up by the chasers really results in those goals. You're looking at 2-0 now. Do you want to try? Are you taking the seat?
I'm just helping with rules.
That's fine. I would love some help with the rules. Some really nice aggression there from Austrian 17. A nice loopy pass, scooped up by the Austrian keeper. And no harm, no foul, back to hoops given there. There is some acrobatics going on the left side of your screen in a beater exchange. Not managing to secure control. Meanwhile, at the Polish end, Austria put another one in. Saying this looks to be quite close at the beginning of the game. Maybe doesn't look like that's happening. 3 up now for Austria. Some really nice passing going on there. And it comes into the middle, but a lovely intercept there from 7 in the Austrian jersey. For those watching yesterday, Austria were playing, I believe, in the blue. They are now in the red, so I have swapped over. Confused me this morning, but that's not very difficult to do. Bit of a tussle going on in the middle. 17 trying to rip the bludger from... Oh, and a fantastic catch followed up by a beat to regain control for Poland for the first time in this game. Now, the tables have turned a little bit. Can they crack this offense, slow it down a little bit, and hopefully turn it into a nice counter, set up something on the own Polish offense to finally get themselves on the board? Oh, huge beat there from Austrian number 17. Running it in for the chaser, not able to pick it up behind the hoops. 23, Andre Valga, again, she has been an absolute integral part in this Austrian squad. Yesterday we saw a good couple of shots going straight through the hoops, really having the quality distribution that we expect to see at this level of Quadball. Now the first offense for Poland with control. Fresh pair of beta legs as well coming on. Playing the advantage.
Bogey getting carded. So contact from behind, so I'm assuming a push because I didn't see.
Contact from behind. Now, though that is legal in the rules, you need to be set. I think the call, the chaser, was moving when the contact was initiated. Now, with a power play for Poland. A really good exchange there. Number 11 managing to sweep up the missed beat from 17. A little bit over the neck there. That is going to be called, but he's still swept up. Really good hustle there from 11. I think just his arm coming over the top. I don't think it matters what they do. You need to make sure if you're going aggressive on a player, it's safely. If you're going into contact, it is your responsibility as the tackler to make sure that they are doing that safely. So we're a chaser down for Austria, but a beater down for Poland. Very interesting, but you will see the Polish still have control. They've got one in hand at their hoops and one at the hoops. So this is just going to be a one bludger defense for Austria. Although that being said, volleyball is in the hands of Austria. Likely just going to run the clock down, probably only 20-30 seconds now before their chaser comes in, meaning they will be up a power play, probably try and utilize this time, Austria, to get back control from the lone beater from Poland.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting them to go aggressive here because Simon is a very capable beater and they can bait out a beat and scoop up what remains.
Hackle? Is that how I pronounce it?
Hackle, yeah.
Hackle. Lovely.
Simon Hackle.
Here we go now. See the whole Austrian offense coming up. Really great aggression there. Looking to really impose a fantastic beat there. Even though she gives away control, actually she buys her defense a lot of time. Number 9 there from Poland. I think that's some really good decision making. You know you can't hold that against the two beaters. But now the tables have turned. Simon Hackle, 17 in the Austrian jersey, coming up to Napalm to take the hit. Makes the beat, the Polish beater. Oh, doesn't make the beat, but manages to retain the bludger. And does hit the beat that time, meaning that the Polish defense have the time now. Now, Austria back up to full strength. Andrea Balga coming back in, being that far receiver. Comes in over to 47, looking maybe for the pop pass. Now Poland's back to full strength as well. Is it going to matter? No. Good couple of steps from 47, Mateusz Romer there. Able to work around the Polish defense, giving himself just enough space, just enough time to find the small hoop. Is that four or five now? Four or five? 3? I really can't count. It's early in the morning. We'll We'll put it down to that.
He's not had his bruise yet. Oh, nice.
Oh, fantastic little flick beat there from Simon just in front of the commentary box. Oh, but it's returned by an absolutely sensational beat from 11 on the Polish side. Unfortunately, getting drawn into the beta play there gives the Austrian offense, the white headbands, enough chance to run up, drive through the Polish defense, and put another one in.
That is 5-0 now.
That is 5-0. That is 5.
Scoreboard has been updated.
Should probably get the stream up as well, because they've just got it on the stream.
They had the delay though. I mean, I guess that won't matter for the score if it's long enough.
I'll have the stream up anyway, just see if anyone's...
I'll get the stream up, you.
Cheers. Really nice exchange there. Austria coming up. There is a bludger on defense that the Polish team have managed to get back.
5-0.
Thank you, buddy.
Contact
here is still 3-0.
Yeah, I don't know if they do it. I think they do it on the stream up there.
Oh yeah, now 5.
Nice, there we go.
Scoreboard was
I'll
wrong.
do it that way. Oh no, that way. I know anyone puts any.
Chat.
Right. Oh, nearly swept up by 96 there. Now, a lot of these Central European teams really love playing the 1.5 bludgers. Playing one on the floor. Not this time though. Simon Hackle really looking to dominate his opposing black headbands. Huge trades there going on the middle. That does mean there are no dodgeballs on the defense for Poland. Oh, and a lovely, lovely little set there. Heads up play. Keeper 8 in the Austrian jersey. Finding chasers number 7, who had the space by the small hoop. This is a Polish timeout called. And I think it's the right time to do that. You're 6 down. You're not yet on the board. So something you really want to make sure that you're at least getting on the board. You're trying to find a way to crack that. And I think the way to do that is slowing it down a little bit. I think you need to try and subdue the aggression in the Austrian beaters, because they really are dominating the game at the moment, just causing chaos in the middle, meaning the athleticism from the Austrian side can shine. They've done an absolutely fantastic job in being able to get close and just shoot, or in finding the space behind the hoops and being able to really clinically finish that off. Poland, maybe not so much. We haven't seen as much passing. We haven't seen really much time with control either. Hello there, Mr. Benjamin Water. Hope you're sticking around with us all day. We've got a long day of Quadball coming up. Hopefully my voice can carry through all the way to the final. Another 10 slots today. It's going to be very entertaining. Weather looks fantastic. And we are back from the timeout now.
Yeah, Jenny, not a cloud in sight at the moment.
Literally not a cloud in the sky. I've already got an umbrella up. Lovely hit from the defensive beaters, trying to clear out any passing options for the Polish offense, making it so much easier. So much easier to defend. Really nice there. One slightly slower pass from the Austrian side means the beaters have the time to mop up the offense, causing a turnover, and now another offense for Austria. Oh, a lovely bit of contact there, forcing the pass. The reset not quite used, just managing to keep it within the Polish half. Looks like Poland have switched up their defense a little bit now. They were really playing tight on the hoops, but it doesn't matter. Austrian keeper still able to take a couple of steps past one defender, taking the shot into the small hoop, scoring the 7th goal there for Austria. Poland, unfortunately, still not to get on the board. A whole change in line pretty much now for Austria.
I was beat well before the release, so no goal. Even if it had
A fast break there from number 8, and he takes the shot just outside of the keeper zone. He understands he's got the encroaching defenders. He understands there's a beater nearby. He knows he needs to take the shot. He does it under pressure, and he sinks it. Absolutely great to see. That's 8 now for Austria. 0 for Poland. Oh, some nice passing going on now. Really trying to get the hassle going. Reset is used by number 8 in the Polish jersey.
Not exactly necessarily, though. They weren't being pressured. They
No,
didn't have to leave.
I do feel like it probably wasn't required. A loopy pass over the top of a defensive Austrian chaser there. Into the hands of a Polish chaser just next to the Austrian beater. So again, forcing that turnover. Seems like the pressure from the Austrian defense is just rattling Poland. Oh, this lemon and honey is doing the world of good to me. Woo. Ah, the shot from number 8 in the green headband for Austria. Not quite going through this time. We're just going to go with Daniel. Daniel in the green headband. Apologies, last names aren't going to be the most feasible for me today. Here we go now. Poland's trying to get the ball moving, trying to shuffle that defense, give their beaters some opportunity to make something happen in the middle. Find the gaps, find the weaknesses in this Austrian defense. Ah, but one small pass, a lovely little interception from 42 in the Austrian jersey. And then he makes the run down the pitch, gets the pass from number 8, but a nice bit of contact there from the Polish defense, saving that goal. Digging in like a bitch.
So I can hold that.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we're good. Here we go now. The beaters have been taken out of the defence for Poland. Can they get there? Oh, it's not quite there. The Polish beaters finally able to cause a little bit of chaos for the Austrian beaters, dragging them away from the defence. But
Almost
it just
a reset out there.
But it does just look like the Austrian chaser defence is strong enough to hold.
Yeah, as the Austrian keeper crossed the keeper line, the Polish chaser just gestured at them and they almost forced a reset, which could have been great for their defence.
Just as I get a pronunciation for his name, he subs off. Daniel Mitterauer? Let's go with that. Daniel Mitterauer subbing off there in the green headband. Has pulled an absolute shift, set up a really large number of goals for his team and also scored a fair few as well. Great to see. He had the heads-up play. Thanks for the help with the pronunciation. Come on now, Poland. Let's get one in the goal. Oh, did it go in? It does. Finally, Poland are on the board. 17 there. Started in the black headband, has now subbed on in the white headband and puts Poland finally on the board. It's got to feel much better for morale.
As far as I can remember, plays utility for his home team of Mecz as well. Played against him at EQC this year. It was a very tough opponent.
Oh, another yellow card for Poland. Contact from behind. Really unfortunate here because they've actually put themselves in a really good situation with the beaters.
Yeah, if they had the ball now, they would be in a perfect opportunity to get a fast break and score.
All dodgeballs are actually in the keeper zone of the Polish half. But I don't think it's going to matter here. The contact from behind likely meaning there will be a volleyball turnover. I wonder if Austria can capitalise on this. They have a power play, but they don't have the beaters. It's going to make this a very, very interesting offence. Oh, a lovely bit of aggression there from 11, seeing off the beater. Here we go now, Poland on the break. There are no dodgeballs on the defense. 17 slightly fumbling it, is hit there, but a fantastic offload. It's not going to be given good though. The pass from 17 over to 26. Though it was fantastic, it was after a beat. Have you got the Quadball live?
We'll get that up.
Just so I can get the Polish roster up. Not that the Polish last names are going to be any easier to pronounce than the Austrian ones. Trade there in the middle for the beaters. That does turn over control as well. Is that gone in? Oh my God, it has! Number 12, Bradl there, really just using his height to lean over the small hoop. Get that in. Reset is used now by 26. A lot of hassle there from the Austrian keeper. Oh my God, I stand no chance of doing that. Whoa, safe hands there, 17. Focus on the ball. Don't worry about the pressure. Now we're a chaser only offense. Oh, it's fantastic! Absolutely fantastic pass there. Over the hoop from Karkout to a chaser in some really good space. There's a lot of pressure on her, number 12, and she is able to finish it off. Absolutely not. There is no way I'm pronouncing that. I do apologise to number 12 from the Polish team. Absolutely sensational goal. My Polish just not being up to scratch today. Oh, a really nice pass there, unfortunately just getting denied by the hoop itself. 27 there, Clay being in some really good positioning. Unfortunately, the pass just a little bit off the mark. If anything gets too good hitting the T-bar of the hoop. Really nice loopy pass over the top there. Number 2 from Poland in the space. That's it, Poland. Shuffle it around. Use the space. Move the defense. Over now to 17 on the far side. Coming in the middle. Can it hit? Get denied by the keeper. Really nice beat there. Not using the reset. I don't think they can afford to. That does leave number 2 from Poland in no man's land a little bit. But the keeper, number 4, comes out of nowhere, receives the ball. Nice bit of contact there from number 12. Just waiting to get the dodgeball back. When you miss a beat at the pace that some of these guys are throwing, it really goes far.
Yeah, you've got to make sure you hit or you're going for a nice jog.
I do think it's very good of the head refs though. Stop play, get everyone to take a breather, because it really does make a change if you don't have one of these dodgeballs in play for 30 seconds. Oh, really nice tackle coming in there from the Polish chasers, putting the pressure on number 12 from Austria. Although he does manage to recover and just sinks it through the middle hoop. It is nice to see. Only mild abuse being thrown at the England goal ref, who was not fixing a hoop.
Elliot Fisher.
Despicable.
Scored many goals in the Norway game.
This really high Austrian defense is causing Poland an absolute nightmare. It's really nice to see something other than just a hoop defense really working here. Austria really having Poland's number, only letting a couple of goals past. Here we go now. Really good physicality coming out from Poland to try and save these goals, but it is just not good enough.
Yeah, number 4.
Austria are just dismantling this defense of Poland. So we're 17 minutes in. Austria are 11-2 up. A firm grip on this game. This high defense and this aggression in the beaters really paying off for them. I don't think the Polish beaters could have had control for more than a couple of minutes in this game.
They've had some amazing showings though, especially when their beater was carded. They didn't concede for the entire time.
Oh, number 23 there. Volga showing her real composure under pressure there. She knew there was a beat coming in, but she knew where the hoop was. And it just manages to absolutely sink the ball there.
Seekers, please!
Seekers being called over to the score desk. Some hustle there from the Polish beaters. Oh, it's just too much over the top. These loopy passes over the top of the Austrian hoops. Not often able to find the Polish offense, causing a turnover.
The control stolen by Meyer there as well. Karkow catching the loose bludger after a beat from an Austrian beater. However, potential call for head contact in a tackle, which was immediately adjusted, but it's whether or not the ARs think it was fast enough.
Oh.
Or at least in my opinion, it was immediately adjusted.
Oh, geese! Wow. I'm glad I've got an umbrella so I don't get pooed on. I really want to watch this on stream now when when these all just come past.
I was just watching the live stream, waiting for the shadows.
Little discussion by the refs. There is going to be a yellow card given.
They wouldn't have flown low enough. Yeah, so that'd be a card for head contact in the beater tackle. And Austria calling their timeout, taking advantage of the fact that you can call a timeout during any stoppage, regardless of who has control or possession. Yeah,
just whenever if the game is stopped.
Yeah, so if the game is stopped or if you have the volleyball and there's a lull in play, you can call a timeout.
Oh, okay. Because when it was first introduced, it was just you had to be
the keeper.
Is it an immune keeper in the zone, or was it just a keeper in the zone?
I believe there's an immune keeper in the zone. However, you could also call during a stoppage. So if you called an illegal stoppage and then the game was stopped to card you for calling an illegal stoppage, you could then call it the stoppage during that.
Seems like those rules have been well refined now, which is what we like to see.
It's very useful to. You could get an extra long timeout if you really wanted, because you could start your team talk during your player getting carded.
So that was the Austrian timeout used now, and it is only one timeout per game. Yes. So both teams having used their timeout just before the flag runner is going to come on the pitch. Now, just a reminder, the Polish team are a beater down, number 17 in the black headband, with us on the near side in the sin bin. Austria, I'm sure, are going to be... Oh, a fantastic bit of physical contact there. That does give an advantage, though.
I'm going to wager that was back contact. So that is a yellow card.
Oh, a super power play now for Austria. Poland, unfortunately, down a chaser and a beater.
Nicholas, not saying what the card was for. I will go and ask.
Austria now looking to capitalise on this, being two players up. And again, Valga, she knows the positioning. She understands the shot. She keeps composure. Now, this does bring one of the players back on from Poland. So they are back to full beater strength. Still down one chaser.
And the flag is on.
What was the card for? Was it back contact?
Illegal contact is all I...
Illegal contact, that'll do.
And Nicholas didn't say anything.
Oh, it's just composed by Austria. I think, if I'm honest, I think Poland are probably a little bit rattled. Austria have just had their number. It seems like every single offense. The positioning is fantastic. The passing is great. Although that being said, that was a sensational ball across pitch. 31 from Poland, not able to quite hit the middle hoop there, and no one running in to support. Little beater tussle going on in the middle. I'm sure Simon Hackl in the Austrian black headband is able to just come in, support his beater, and clear it up there now. Full dodgeball control in the hands of the Austrians. No. 2 by their hoops, 1 in the hands of Simon Hackl.
If the refs were watching close enough, they would have noticed that they did possess 2 of the dodgeballs at the same time. However, it was very close, as Simon was holding one as the other beater threw theirs to the ground to claim the 3 bludgers.
But all that means is it just gives the opposing beater an opportunity to claim immunity.
Yes, however, no one would have seen it happen, so as far as they are concerned, Austria has all 3, but only possession of 1.
And we can see the far side of the pitch now, the Austrian seeker wrestling with the flag runner.
Excellent play there from the Polish beater, who manages to claim immunity as the Austrian beater is winding up to throw their dodgeball. And you only have immunity until the ball is thrown. After the ball is thrown, even if you claim immunity, you are still beat.
Well, see, I thought, I don't know those rules. I don't know the rules well enough.
It's very difficult to ref and also very difficult to play because obviously everything happens so quickly. Yeah, Austria getting as much time on the snitch as they want. However, a bit of head contact from the flag on the seeker.
The one-on-one time for Austria is quite large now. Number 12 in the Austrian jersey. Brandl coming up, looking to use his height against maybe a slightly shorter flag runner. Although it doesn't look like that's phasing him at all. Really strong guy in the yellow.
Yeah, he's quite a good seeker. Plays for Danube, as far as I'm aware. Unfortunately caught in the 10 seconds that they had time on the snitch in our first game at EQC.
Again there, although a lot of the focus is now on the man with the yellow shorts. Austria still continue to rack up the points.
Seeker nearly been dismounted by the flag there. He's not managed to get any close to the flag yet, but...
Big hits there on the defense for Andrea Valga. Not only has she been formidable on the offense, scoring a large number of the Austrian goals.
The Poland seeker now being allowed some time on the flag, but not actually attempting to catch. More choosing to defend, which is now against the rules. Not fully against the rules. The flag has to attempt to lose their defender after about 2 seconds of being defended.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So it's on the flag runner themselves.
Yeah. So you can keep defending as long as you are not. They are not letting the seeker defend them. So yeah, the flag runner has to make an attempt to dismount or run away, dismount the defending seeker or run away from them, to give both teams a more equal chance at catching. Because if you have a very good defensive seeker, you can try and hold on to the game until you are in a position to catch.
Really nice little bit of offensive aggression there from the Polish. Oh, a sensational hit on defense again from number 23 in the Austrian jersey.
Poland have control here, but they are not committing their dodgeballs to try and score or even defend, just quickly tapping out the seekers while they are, otherwise occupied.
A change in the yellow headbands for Austria now, really looking to close out this game. They've played absolutely sensationally on the offense, really being able to pick apart the Polish defense, even though it's been a very similar strategy, quite a high defense, trying to really put the pressure on, but Austria just look like they've been able to absorb that. Again, Andrea in 23, she just understands. She knows she can absorb the pressure. She stays composed. really made a difference to this Austrian lineup.
An incredible player, Andrea Voga. Yeah, correctly called by the Austrian players. However, the AR did not see that, where the Polish beater did leave the pitch in while claiming the ball that they were trying to obtain with their immunity.
So what would be the call there? If they leave the pitch, is it just a turnover?
Yes, just a turnover.
Even if it's...
Well, it would be back to hoops, potentially a blue card because it's a technical foul. However, reasonably you would call that no harm, no foul, and potentially turn over the bludger if Austria do not have both.
Now, here's my argument. As someone that hasn't played the game for quite a while, watched a lot of it, that's for sure. Let it play on. If it doesn't affect play, just let it play on. She had half a foot out of bounds. She touched the blue line just in front of us here.
Yeah, I would say just back to hoops them for the illegal play, and let it carry on. It has not particularly advantaged Poland in any way. You can move the dodgeball back to where it was. Austria still very far ahead.
Oh my god, the seat is so warm.
Not noticeably affecting the outcome of the game. Or even just the play. Yep, correctly called by Niklas here, just back to hoopsing the beater.
So number 9, given a back to hoops there for going out of bounds with a dodgeball. That does, I believe, also turnover control, so control now in the hands of the Austrians.
Austria already did have control.
They actually had control, okay, great.
So they were claiming immunity, which is why Simon didn't send them back to hoops beforehand.
That makes a lot of sense. So Austria on another offense, not able to capitalize on that one though, quickly mopped up by the defense of the Polish. All eyes now on those yellow shorts across the far side of the pitch for us. Really looking to finish this game out. Oh, some fantastic contact from the Polish keeper there, but the supporting run from the Austrian chasers. 58 there. Alexandru Schmid really just supporting her team there, knowing that the contact is going to come in.
Oh
no!
They're being called, Simon.
Was it a throw off? Was it a throw off pitch?
Yeah. So
was it not? It wasn't an attempted beat.
Yeah. Austria catching the flag there, but after the catch, because the flag had stopped fighting.
See, that's why you just need to. That's why you just need to play on.
So there is a call that would affect the game. So stopping it is correct.
Oh, more geese. Only 2 this time, rather than the 50 that came across earlier. So the discussion at the moment. Was a dodgeball purposefully thrown off pitch?
The Polish beater is protesting that there was a chaser they were aiming at and missed. The caveat here is whether or not it was a reasonable beat attempt. So they want to look at the distance from the player they were attempting to hit and how far they threw it. Or so the distance from the player and how hard. Because if it's a very hard beat and they were right next to you, and it missed by miles, then that's not a reasonable beat attempt because you should hit them. Okay, no harm being called. Play continues. A nice little pass back from 17 in the Polish jersey, but Simon reads it like an absolute book. Chases the pass, scoops it up, brings control back into the Austrian hands. Sensational bit of beating there. The other caveat is if it's a very long distance beat, you basically have to hit those. Why else would you go for that kind of beat if you're not just trying to throw it off pitch? And a dodgeball goes miles off pitch after I can shoot. Yeah, it was a kick.
A kick attempt from Simon Hackle misses. Sends the dodgeball all the way back. And back in the chaser game, Though it may not be the focus of everyone at the moment, Austria rack up another one.
A great little beat there from Karkow, who manages to throw a beat at the other Austrian beater while being threatened by Simon.
So we're at the first handicap. What are the flag runner handicaps now? What do those look like?
They largely haven't changed since you last played. There is no two hands handicap anymore. The first handicap is, as far as I remember, centre line. Then it is one-handed. So every handicap is 5 minutes of the flag being on. So they have to stick to the centre line as best as possible for now. After a further 5 minutes, they will be limited to only defending themselves with one hand. And after a further 5 minutes, there is a spot designated on the far side of the pitch where the flag has to stay for as much as they can.
Interesting. He's loving it. Look at the flag runner taunting the Seekers in the yellow headbands. Wanting them to say, come on, get it. Give it a try here. Oh, a little bit of a...
Come and have a go if you think
you're hard enough. A little bit of defense from the Polish team there. A beat there, a lovely little beat there from number 9 in the black headband. Rosa being able to give her teammate just a bit more one-on-one time with this flag runner. How do I get rid of this? I've got a little react button, it means I can't see. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You can get rid of it. Some gripes with the YouTube UI here as we're watching chat.
Oh, huge beat comes in. And although it doesn't actually beat the player, it causes them to drop the dodgeball, which gives the defense some time. Love a little bit of physicality coming in. We love to see it, but it goes through. Number 31 there in the Polish jersey, able to inject a little bit of pace, a little bit of aggression into the offense, and able to put one in.
Almost didn't score that as they knocked the hoop off of the pole as it was falling, but because the ball travelled through the hoop before it left the pole, it was good, cool, good.
Number 8 now, oh, number 6, apologies, in the yellow headband for Austria, really looking to finish it out.
Fighting for the flag on almost the edge of the pitch as well, which is very dubious.
Claudio there, number 6, yellow headband, really fighting this flag runner. Flag runner looking like he's absolutely having a sensational time in defending against these Seekers. There is a lot of aggression coming out from them though, which is exactly what you want to see. Again, number 31 being an absolutely fantastic receiver there, being able to use his height against the players marking him. Oh, and a missed beat as well, meaning there's no dodgeballs on the offense. And he comes in and scores! Absolutely fantastic, positioning himself right in front in the middle hoop there. An absolutely lovely setup, I believe that was from 29 in the Polish jersey. And that's another one for Poland. Maybe finding their groove a little bit, but it does look a little bit like it's too late.
Poland here are defending the flag, which could be questionable, but it's whether or not they feel like they can score 3 before Austria do.
But I think
they can catch up and score the extra 3 before Austria score 3.
If you look at this from the Polish perspective, it's the play into the upper bracket. If you don't win this one, the best you can get is,
Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you, 8th, 9th? Look at the Seeker, the flag runner now, one arm on the centre line. Surely we have to see an end to this game. The Austrian Seekers looking really strong. Subbing off now for Claudio in the yellow headband. Done an absolutely sensational job.
But not sensational enough as he hasn't got it yet.
Gregor now, 42. Hopefully he can use his height a little bit against the one arm of the flag runner to reach round. Finally finish this game out.
Almost catches it there. Goes for the arm that isn't being or the side that isn't being defended by one of the flag's arms, which is the correct choice to make. You've got to go for the weak side of the flag. However, of course, it's very difficult if your good arm is also the snitch's good arm, but they're opposite.
I think the flag runner seems to have almost practiced for this. A one-armed defense looking to be almost natural for them.
He is looking tired though.
No, he's not out of breath. He's fine. Look at him.
I can hear him panting.
The snitch ref being slightly out of breath than the actual. We call it flag ref now.
Flag-
Oh, is it
flag
flag
ref,
ref? Here we go. Back in play now. The flag ref will give the seeker the countdown.
So after any stoppage or the flag being down, the seekers are not allowed to advance for 3 seconds.
Gregor, 42 in the yellow headband. Again, one of the taller Austrian players looking to try and utilise against the maybe shorter stature of the flag runner.
Or well kept in there by the Polish keeper, however, does give the ball to Vogi, who is a dangerous player with the ball.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic there on the chaser offense.
Number 27 in there, hanging out by the hoops and gets a nice tap-in goal.
But it's just understanding that positioning. She knows, they know they're there. They know they're good. And then it's the heads-up play from Matthias, 47, in the green headband for Austria. Sees the supporting player, makes that hit. Oh, a loopy one over the top. But it does... Oh, a very good attempt over the top from 29 to 26 in the Polish jerseys, but not able to sort it out. Poland's now still trying to defend the flag, which seems maybe a slightly odd choice here.
Well, as I said, it's whether they think they can score all of the goals they require to before Austria only scores 3.
So the crowd getting really excited, thinking the flag was going to come off there, but the flag runner not having any of it. Coming now close to us on the near side. Oh!
It did seem to go down a little easy there. However, could have easily been pushed down by the catch attempt.
Rolling with the momentum of number 12. Brindle there. Oh, and there it is! Finally, the dive and the grab pays off for Brandl in the Austrian jersey. You'd like to think that one's going to be called good. Austria, an absolutely fantastic showing here. You got the sketch up? You got the sketch up, that's fine.
Yeah, I've got it.
Can you go to... It's like a... Yeah, no. There we go, the catch is called good. An absolutely fantastic effort from the flag runner to keep the game going this far. Lots of trading when they were on pitch in the volleyball game, but ultimately I think we within the first 10 minutes we saw this going one way, and that was the Austrian way. Very similar styles in the offense, in the defense, but it paying off really